we're leaving Bryson City up Fontana Road past the high school. So this is the official name of this road. It is called Lakeview Drive, and it is popularly called the Road to Nowhere because it was built through the park when they put in the Fontana Dam to make Lake Fontana, and they flooded out a whole lot of people who had lived here a long time, and they promised they would build them a road so that they could get to their home sites and their cemeteries and all the places that they used to have, and their orchards and farms, and they kept cattle and stuff up on the hills, but their homes were down underneath the water. So they were going to build this road, and 1943 they built this much of it, but they never finished it to get it all the way to where it was supposed to go. So let's take a look at this road. I'm told it's a pretty nice road, and it seems to be. It's a Forest Service road, of course, National Park Service road, maintained by them, and it's got gates to keep people out when they don't want you in here. So as you can see, it's a pretty nice looking road. It's got these nice little guardrails, or wooden guardrails and everything. I don't know if they have drag races on here or not, but it's only 8 miles long. So this is the parking area at the end of the Road to Nowhere. We're going to walk up with apparently a family of noisy children. The boy is glad to be out of the car. Apparently, you don't have to pick up after your horse. Lakeshore Horse Trail. And way up ahead, you can just see the tunnel. So here we are coming up to the tunnel, and boy, you can feel the cold air coming out of that thing. That is one cold tunnel. So it's dark in the tunnel. I don't know how the camera will pick it up, but it obviously has been defaced by a billion people. Here's a trail to get up around to the top of the tunnel so you can climb on the top. What neat work for stonework, though. I always have a flashlight with the camera. There's a dog. The inside of the tunnel is pretty bad. It's not a bad road, though. Two flashlights in the tunnel. I think it's time to change the batteries in the one. Nobody pooped in the middle of the tunnel. There we go. See, when I'm moving, it doesn't focus very well. But that's the top. Way far away. Right over there. Oh, look. He found a stick. There are sticks in the tunnel. Come here, you. Come here. Bring the stick. Get the stick. What's he got? What do you got? What do you got? He doesn't want to tell me. Well, we are only about 1,000, maybe 1,200 yards past the tunnel and the road ends. So this is as far as they got. And this is, you know, the national park. It's Great Smoky Mountains National Park, so no dogs on the trails. You need a backcountry camping permit. So this is interesting. This whole hillside is all layered. I wonder if that's when they were cutting the road through or what, but it's pretty interesting to see all this layering, terracing, or whatever they call it. Aquila wants to go around the tunnel. There's a trail that goes around the tunnel. I think it's for horses, but we're gonna try it. We'll see where it goes. We'll hope that it goes farther than just the top of the tunnel. I don't know if this could really be a horse trail. I guess it could be because it's worn so much, but it's going up pretty steep. Even Aquila's having trouble getting up it. Let's go back down, buddy. He likes to hike. I think we're going to go down. Hello, folks. It is just about 8 o'clock. Thursday morning. And we are in the Deep Creek Campground and picnic area, day use area, inside the national park. And we're going to go and see a waterfalls. Deep Creek has waterfalls. So it's a campground, but it's a very primitive campground. It's got flush toilets, but no showers, and the toilets are really small little stalls. Running water in the toilets, but no hot water. And so we're not gonna spend time kind of touring that around. The nice thing about Deep Creek is if you've got a fully loaded RV, if you've got everything you want, it's got a dump station, it's got water, it's has no electricity or anything, but it's right in the middle of Bryson City. I mean, it's very convenient to a lot of things. So it's something to consider. I like Solly a little better because it does have the hot showers. And today I found the shower that was hot. Let's take this little walk to the waterfalls. So this trail is like a half a mile to one of the waterfalls. There's 3 waterfalls around here. And this is one of them, I guess. I don't know. We can figure out how to get to the other 3, but with the other 2. Here's the Indian Creek Falls is 0.7. Tom Branch Falls is 0.2. So we're gonna head to the early one. I don't know if we'll get to the other one. We want to get to Klingman's Dome today, so these certainly are nice trails, I'll tell you that. I mean, I don't know what year they started bashing down the mountains to make these trails and make this park, but it's really a pretty park. Easy for anybody to enjoy. I guess this is the Tom Branch Falls. People out here trying to get pictures. It's a pretty waterfalls, but not really all that impressive on the side of this hill. Here's a nice bridge to cross the river. The Deep Creek River. Deep Creek Creek. Here's a gentleman sitting on a log down there, fly fishing. I imagine this is a great place to fish. He's setting up his leaders, I believe. Pretty nice little scene to sit and throw a line in. I get this noise too. He just thinks this is his pool to swim in. Get out of there. He's a teenager. He's testing his limits. I told him no. He dived right in. Okay, well, we made it to Indian Creek Falls. A few stairs down to the falls. It's a nice little falls. You could swim beneath that, I guess, but the bugs are pretty bad. I think he wants to go tubing. He's definitely like having a 17-year-old, wants to get into everything. All right, well, back to the car and we'll see if we can get... Apparently, they allow tubing from here on in. And somebody just thinks he wants to tube. Hello folks, we are just pawing over all of the maps. Boy, I'll tell you, I have not been to the Great Smokies very much because it's a national park and they have a lot of rules about dogs and things like that. So I kind of avoid them, but I'll tell you, the Smoky Mountains is definitely a backpacker's paradise. There are more trails and shelters in the backwoods than any place I've ever seen. Now, not that I've ever needed a shelter in the backwoods. I just go and set up a tent or use a hammock anywhere I want to. But this is quite a place. We will have to come back here a couple more times to do some videos. I'm going to try to get to some of the tourist attractions or some of the favorite sites tomorrow. However, I think I've got to head on home tomorrow afternoon. We'll have more for you tomorrow. If I don't get this all on one video, look for the next video. Like I say, we'll try to get more stuff tomorrow, some of the scenes and sights of the Great Smoky Mountains. Alright, so hang on, here it comes.